Hello friends, we are in the news section of transfer news. There are 20 days left until the transfer window opens. Today we will evaluate the agenda. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy watching. Barcelona and Real Madrid are two of the teams who have sold themselves out at the cost of football's soul as the new iteration of the European Super League has effectively been announced. The European court's ruling on Thursday that sides competing in the competition should be able to compete without fear of punishment by UEFA or domestic leagues has broken the monopoly they once held upon football. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez has hailed the decision as opening a new era, which undoubtedly it does. The Premier League's hegemony as the world's leading competition is suddenly under threat once again. Financially, traditional European giants such as Barca and Madrid were unable to compete with even modest top-flight teams in England. In saving themselves, though, the 60 participants threatened to sell out those further down the food chain. La Liga has already moved to brand the model selfish and elitist. For a raft of traditional giants, the benefits are clear. Juventus, Milan, Inter, Benfica, Porto, Sporting, Ajax, Galatasaray, Celtic and Rangers are just some of the clubs that stand a chance of re-emerging as European forces once again, yet it is the Spanish sides who will reap the biggest benefit. Manchester United have made a decision on Mason Greenwood's future amid interest from Barcelona and Real Madrid, after impressive displays for Getafe. Since joining La Liga outfit Getafe on loan from Manchester United in the summer, Mason Greenwood has enjoyed a purple patch in Spain, having scored 5 goals and providing 4 assists in 15 appearances for the club. Despite enjoying a stellar run of form for his new club, United are unlikely to call back the English international next summer. Geta Azul ones are keen on making the player's move permanent ahead of the 2024-25 season, while La Liga giants Barcelona and Real Madrid along with Atletico Madrid have shown interest in signing the winger. The Catalan giants are monitoring the player's performance and had reportedly sent scouts to watch him in action earlier this season. The Red Devils are set to lose out sizable chunk of money if they sell the player next summer. According to a sell-on clause in the player's loan deal, if Getafe wish to buy him permanently, they will only have to pay 80% of any agreed price with the English club. In case Greenwood is sold elsewhere next summer, Getafe will earn 20% of his transfer fee. Chelsea's spending over the last few years is under scrutiny, but the club could still make signings in the January transfer window. Chelsea have spent over £1 billion on players since Todd Boehly bought the club in 2022, and now face FA and Premier League investigations into potential rule breaches including financial fair play. However, Chelsea's record when it comes to making profit through sales means they can afford to continue to spend. Over the last 10 years, Chelsea have been the most successful Premier League club at generating profit from player sales. Because of that, Mauricio Pochettino's side don't need to be quite as frugal this January as some might think. Bayern Munich manager Thomas Tuchel has confirmed that the club will make new signings in the January transfer window. The German manager claimed that the club needs to make at least 2 new signings or a versatile player who can play in more than one position in the upcoming transfer window to further bolster their squad. Tuchel, though, admitted that finding quality options in January could prove to be difficult and they would need to be patient in identifying the right option. Speaking to reporters, the former Chelsea boss said, "We're working on new signings. We will hopefully improve the squad in winter. It's not going to be easy because the January window is always more difficult than the summer. But at the same time, we'll trust the quality we have. Maybe we'll need 2 new players, or if it's someone that can play several positions, then maybe one would be enough if we are spared injuries. We know it's difficult to get players in January. We will need patience and optimism." Endrick is on the way to Real Madrid, with the 17-year-old wonderkid looking to follow in the footsteps of Cristiano Ronaldo, his biggest idol. The 17-year-old wonderkid, who will make his way to Santiago Bernabeu when turning 18 in July 2024, is considered to be one of the most exciting talents in world football. Big things are expected of him in Spain alongside fellow Brazilians Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo. Endrick has big boots to fill in Madrid, but he is ready to embrace the challenge of emulating Ronaldo's efforts in the Spanish capital, with the Portuguese superstar considered to be a source of inspiration for every player in the game. Endrick has told Ebola of CR7, "He's my biggest idol, a player who broke all records by being an exemplary, dedicated player." Manchester United have reportedly sent scouts to watch former Real Madrid winger Takefusa Kubo as they eye a replacement for £85 million Flop Antony. United scouts have been present to watch Kubo in action for La Liga club Real Sociedad 7 times already this season, including his man-of-the-match display in a 0-0 draw against Real Betis last weekend. The Basque club would be willing to accept a bid in the region of £43 million for Kubo, who left Real Madrid in the summer after failing to break into Carlo Ancelotti's senior squad. Corinthians president Augusto Melo has confirmed that Brazilian wonderkid Gabriel Mascardo will join PSG. The League One champions have won the race against Premier League giants Chelsea to secure the signature of Brazilian midfield wonderkid Gabriel Mascardo, as confirmed by the player's current club Corinthians president Augusto Melo. Melo said, "Unfortunately, the cycle has come to an end, his mind is elsewhere, we gave him the freedom to choose, may he be happy. He's heading to Paris." Barcelona president Joan Laporta confident of securing permanent deals for João Cancelo and João Felix after talks with their respective clubs. Barcelona signed the Portuguese duo on loan deals from Atletico Madrid and Manchester City during the summer transfer window and will now aim to make their moves permanent, as confirmed by their president Joan Laporta. Laporta said, "Their agent, Atletico and Man City already told us what's gonna be needed to sign them. We want both Joaos to be a permanent part of the team, not on loan. Let's see how it evolves. I feel all parties will be happy at the end." Tottenham are keen on signing Nice defender Jean-Claire Todibo in January amid interest from Manchester United. The France international defender is high on Tottenham Hotspur's priority list for the January transfer window, as they have reportedly initiated talks to sign the player from Nice, according to journalist Fabrizio Romano. The Premier League side have already spoken to the player's representatives and will soon try to negotiate a deal with the French club to secure the player's signature. Manchester United were keen on signing Todibo during the summer transfer window and were reportedly plotting a move worth €40 million for the Frenchman, but a deal eventually did not materialize. But the Red Devils are expected to come up with another offer for the player next month as they look to bolster their backline after a rocky start to the season. Calvin Phillips will demand guarantees about his playing time from any potential suitors as he looks to negotiate a move away from Manchester City. The midfielder has made just 10 appearances for City in all competitions this season. 4 of those have been in the Premier League, totaling just 89 minutes in the English top flight overall. Phillips is eager to move on in the January window, as coach Pep Guardiola has admitted he struggles to see a way into the team for him. The likes of Manchester United, Newcastle and Juventus are reported to be eyeing the 28-year-old. But the Telegraph reports the interested parties will have to promise him playing time before he would be willing to accept an offer. Juve could have the better chance of landing him, then, as they are in need of a midfielder due to the long-term suspensions of Nicolo Fagioli and Paul Pogba, whereas Newcastle are relying on Joelinton and Bruno Guimaraes to fill in for Sandro Tonali's absence. Manchester United are reportedly plotting a $61 million transfer swoop for Everton's Amadou Onana, but face stiff competition from Barcelona. The Belgian midfielder, who has garnered widespread acclaim since joining Everton, has emerged as a top transfer target for the Red Devils and Barca. It is believed that United scouts are keeping a close tab on Onana's performances in the Premier League, as manager Erik ten Hag has demanded additional recruitment in midfield, with Casemiro being a shadow of his former self amid fitness struggles in the first half of the season. Barcelona are also keen on Onana and have reportedly established contact with the player's representatives in an attempt to secure his services. The knee injury to Gavi has left Xavi thin on options in midfield, and the manager is eager to make a quality addition in January. However, for the cash-strapped Catalan side, Everton's hefty asking price of around €55 million is deterring them from an immediate pursuit. Former Manchester United midfielder Paul Ince believes Andre Onana only looked good at Inter because he did not have as much work to do. Onana has come under scrutiny at United following his $60 million move from Inter due to a number of costly errors for his side. Former midfielder Ince, who played for United and Inter during his career, believes that part of the problem is Onana having far more work to do at Old Trafford this season than he did last season when impressing for the Nerazzurri. Toney has been linked with a move away from Brentford for some time, with Chelsea and Arsenal both reportedly keen on the striker. Technical director Lee Dykes has now admitted the 27-year-old could well be on the move, but has also warned it will take a significant sum to prize the forward away from the Bees. He told the club's media, "Yes, there will be lots of interest in Ivan in January. Naturally, there should be. He was the third highest Premier League goalscorer last season. One of them, Harry Kane, has gone to Germany now, so he's up there as one of the best strikers in the division. He is in the top 5 in the world, in my opinion." Chelsea are looking to take advantage of Barcelona's precarious situation on and off the pitch by offering a blank check to one of the La Liga champions' prized possessions in the hopes of convincing him to move to Stamford Bridge. Barcelona sits 6 points behind leaders Girona, who also have a game in hand, in La Liga, putting immense pressure on manager Xavi, coupled with the club's troubled financial situation, which could limit their spending potential going forward. Marcus Rashford will do whatever it takes to leave Manchester United for Barcelona, according to reports in Spain, who claim the La Liga side are hoping to sign him on loan in January. Rashford scored 30 goals last season but has endured a disastrous campaign so far, having netted just once from open play across 21 games in all competitions this year. The 26-year-old penned a new long-term contract during the summer, which makes him among the highest earners at Old Trafford, but Rashford has been relegated to the bench by Erik ten Hag for the past 3 games. The England international's alarming drop-off has fueled speculation that he has fallen out with ten Hag, leading to El Nacional claiming that Rashford is keen to leave United as soon as possible, particularly after the club's Champions League exit. The Catalan outlet state that Rashford is clear about which club most seduces him, with Barcelona president Joan Laporta reportedly receiving a call from the player's agent pushing for a transfer. However, a stumbling block for Rashford would be Barcelona's inability to afford a permanent transfer, meaning United would have to agree to a loan deal, which is unlikely considering their lack of quality and depth in attack currently.